like, comment, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching.
To those that feel the need to DM me, to comment, and to say all the little remarks that you guys say, I just want to point out something. I am a student of the Most High. I study knowledge of self. My chief has given me the keys to the kingdom, which is my mind.
Interested in a great read? Check out Greatness is a Habit, authored by Aaron Dixon, also known as True. Many of you know him as True. He has authored this amazing read. The book is available on Apple Books. Get your copy today and stay motivated to win.
My chief has given me the keys to the kingdom, which is my mind. I know that I am everything. I know the power of energy. I have information on the collective and the oneness, meaning that I am exempt from being in separation. I only see oneness. I treat others as I want to be treated. I speak to others how I want to be spoken to. I love on people the way that I want to be loved on. I acknowledge people how I want to be acknowledged. My chief has physically shown me in a real time, real life on how to move with morals and principles to sustain being that type of person. In order to be that type of person, you must understand that there are certain type of thoughts that you just simply will not have. I know that every day that I'm granted opportunity, I take the time out to cleanse and to acknowledge what's going inside.
Hey y'all, I'm back with yet another amazing book that is available for pre-order. This book is titled The Tribe of Judah Experience. It is authored by Elizabeth, and she was indeed a member of this tribe/cult. She finally breaks her silence and speaks her truth. If you are interested in being one of the first people to have this book, go on ahead and contact Liz on IG, and be sure to tell her that Medaya sent you.
Out to cleanse and to acknowledge what's going inside and out of my mind. Okay, moving forward. A lot of people are like, saying, oh, move on, etc., etc. We live in a sick world. Listen, understand, this is coming from me personally. When I believe in something, when I love something, when I understand something, I stand by it. I'm standing on business for my chief and for my divine family. I will forever be of service to my chief. I will forever be of service to my chief, to my divine family, and also to humanity, because essentially that is a part of my path that I've committed myself to, that I will always be of service, whether you're a negative charge or whether you are a positive charge. I choose to be a divine being. If you aren't solid, if you don't stand on business, I expect you to say, move on. Well, I will acknowledge you. No. My focus and my intention is being of service to humanity. I mentally attach myself to the idea of being of service to humanity, and of course, always being of service and acknowledging where I got this information from, where I got this energy from. Understand? Haven't you seen enough black women move on? So many black men could have had hope if they had one black woman that believed. Understand, my chief has plenty of people around the world, around different states that believes in him. Truth seekers and people that are of truth, are of any type of light, we don't entertain the bullshit online.
I ain't even finna hold y'all, but Avere, I already knew that it was more than just the few people that we have seen online that support Lee Hill Bishop, aka Nature Boy. Oh, I already knew that. But they stay in the background in the shadows. Why is that? Why aren't more people out in front proclaiming the kingdom? Because they don't want to be associated with a rapist.
Are of truth, are of any type of light, we don't entertain the bullshit online. We're behind closed doors being of service, holding the knowledge mentally, keeping the crystals mentally. You guys, meanwhile, have no self-control. Emotions are overdoing and overpowering you, and you're just projecting and putting it out into the universe, and that's how you conjure up the mind that you have. This is how you conjure up the mind that you have. This is why you feel all these negative charges, why you can put all this attention and all this hate and all this negative energy towards external things. It's because you're constantly putting it out there. You're constantly, and it is hilarious. You guys are funny. But this is why my chief was doing what he was doing, to be a light in the darkness. Because this is all that, this is empty space. How are you using your time? Chief used his time. And I know that inspired me.
Oh, Avere, you ain't got to worry. All he got is time now. That's all he got. Time.
And I know that inspired me. That did not only influence me, but it enlightened me to do so. To be in tune with my will. What is your will? First of all, we have a will to be of service to humanity. No matter how much wrong and how much right a person did. No matter how much wrong and how much right a person did. No matter how much wrong and how much right a person did. Every single day that you...
I ain't even finna hold y'all, but I really hope that Avere does not believe the words that just came out of her mouth. She talking about some no matter how much wrong or right a person did. Girl, it does matter how much wrong a person is doing or did. There are consequences to your actions, both good and bad.
How much right a person did. Every single day that you wake up, weigh your heart. Weigh your heart in every situation. Stop attaching yourself to the external ideas that you conjure up and sit and be still and allow yourself to receive the information that's happening. So many people are saying he's getting what he deserves. Who are you to align that? Although this is all happening for a reason, and Chief said this plenty of times, he knows what he's against. He knows what he's up against. All volunteers are bound to be sacrificed. Look at Jesus. Jesus was of purity, righteousness, yet he was sacrificed. This is what...
What the heck?
Purity, righteousness, yet he was sacrificed. This is what all truth seekers will face. Chief is in good spirit. You cannot chain mind that is already free. No matter where you are, wherever you are, there you go. My chief has applied this information within his life, so this does not faze him. A lot of people saying that it's over. Understand that when you move your mind, understand that God can move mountains just by thinking, conjuring up, and Chief got multiple people thinking with him. And there's plenty of cases where lifers...
God bless her heart. Bless her heart. She over there thinking with Chief. There's plenty of people thinking with him. There needs to be some lawyers in those people, okay? That's the only people that's going to help Lee Hill Bishop, a.k.a. Nature Boy, get out of the situation he's in. A good attorney.
And Chief got multiple people thinking with him. And There's plenty of cases where lifers come home. Plenty of people who have gotten life and came home. Appeal. For the simple fact that how can a victim go on and stand in front of the whole entire courtroom, in front of the jury, and tell the truth? I said okay. As a matter of fact, he told me what he was going to do. And still be convicted in life over something that that was not even proven and is completely false. For one, this man has not harmed anyone. This man has not killed anyone physically or anything. But yet this man is doing life. A lot of people see through the bullshit whether you like him or not. Now that, he's getting what he deserves, that is just your ill intentions. That is what you see upon someone. That is what you want for someone. It says a lot about your heart. Your heart is heavy. Ex-members that was a part of Chief life. Peace to you. I hope you find some type of understanding within yourself, because obviously you perceive yourself as a victim. If you perceive yourself as a victim, I'm pretty sure that is what your life is serving you right now. You are a victim. You told the world that, you told the all that, you told yourself that. Sit with that. Take responsibility of your life. Understand yourself more. Internally, Chief was not in control of that. I don't care how in fear you are of someone else. Chief is not in control of someone else being weak. You guys were not being honest. You guys dug yourself into a hole. You kept digging. You kept doing shit that you didn't like that was digging you into a hole. Because why didn't you say anything? Why didn't you speak up for yourself? Me personally asking you, why didn't you speak up for yourself? Why didn't you speak up for yourself? Chief, I don't have anything to do with how you was perceiving things. My chief did not practice anything illegal whatsoever. People, the matter of the fact is people aren't ready for the truth. People were living in that truth and didn't like what they were doing and had no type of self-love to acknowledge that and to speak on that. Because if they did, my chief would not be in this situation. I'd have been such a build.
Using my assistant to do my commentary because my background is loud. Girl, Nature Boy did this to himself. In his interrogation with police, he admitted that she said no.
My chief would not be in this situation. I'd have been such a build-up. But see, my chief had to go through this to understand how much his power can influence those around him. But there are influence and being enlightened is two different things. Here's this man with a bunch of power amongst people who don't know their power. So they're influenced by it, but they're truly not understanding and grasping all the points, all the messages, all the information that was displayed right in front of them. My chief taught knowledge of self. So the moment you felt that you were not serving self, where was the information? Where was that appliance? Why didn't you speak up for yourself? And the whole time we're talking about knowledge of self, the whole time we're talking about the solution to your fucking problem, you ignored it? Why? Because a physical entity. And if everyone felt this way, out of all the meetings and out of all the hours of talking, multiple people coming with one energy, directing the same thing, you guys didn't speak up on this shit. You guys didn't use your mind. You guys didn't think or even show up for yourself. You didn't show up for yourself for 5 to 6 years. You was not showing up for yourself. I'm speaking on behalf of my master teacher. The reason I came into this person's life. You guys did not have any healthy boundaries. You guys went wrong multiple times. What keep you from dealing with all of this is keeping the knowledge. What do you say after the beginning and the end of his videos?
All right, y'all, going ahead and drop me a comment, smash the heck out of that like button, and share. Thank you guys in advance.
Keep the knowledge no matter what you do. Keep the knowledge. He also tells us, whatever you do, do it. No matter what the fuck it is, whatever it is, do it. You guys chose to submit to something you didn't want to do. That doesn't say anything about him. It doesn't. Because he was perceiving people to actually be on the frequency. In his mind, how he's seeing these things is that he actually have people that believes in the world that we're trying to cultivate for ourselves. That's how he's perceiving it, because everyone's playing the fuck along. No one was speaking up on how they actually fucking felt. And you had the right to do that. Chief was not against that. If anything, would have probably respected you a lot more, because
Guys, this is a moment that I have personally anticipated. This book is now available for pre-order. Authored by Janae Newell. The title is Lesson Learned. Janae shares a part of her journey with us, and I am looking forward to this amazing read. I myself am already on the pre-order list. If you're interested in being one of the first people to get this book, definitely hit Janae up on IG. Her IG is janae.alexandria. So hit her DM, let her know you're interested, and be sure to let her know that Medaya sent you.
Me looking at the previous videos of when before he departed, and also when I was there with the family, it's just like Chief was damn near subconsciously trying to have y'all speak for yourselves. He was trying to, like, he didn't want to feel like the only leader. He was around people who was believing in what he was doing, but they weren't living up to his standards, because they weren't carrying themselves like how he carried himself. It's really, really weird. And I feel like that was a void that was not.
I ain't even finna hold y'all, but let's just be clear. Avere has only been with Carbonation for about a year. She came when they were in Puerto Rico to be with Jax. Then she left. And once Eligio Bishop, a.k.a. Nature Boy, got arrested, she came back. So as far as her knowing the history and how these people were treated or how they acted around Eligio Bishop, a.k.a. Nature Boy, she don't really know. She doesn't really know, y'all.
It's really, really weird. And I feel like that was a void that was not acknowledged. And it built up and all these unnecessary thoughts. Why are they pointing the finger? I have not one clue, because no one was responsible for your life. That's a fact. No matter how much you feel, subjectivity is a real fucking thing. No matter how much you think a person is supposed to be there and love you and support you, how much are you actually loving yourself? It was going one ear out the fucking other. You was looking at the messenger the whole time, not the message. Not the message. Because if you actually knew knowledge yourself, you would have showed up for yourself. Not on the second year, not on the third year, not on the fourth year, not on the fifth year, not on the sixth year, not on the seventh year. But the moment you disconnected with something that was supposed to be acknowledged, you were supposed to receive that information and make oneness out of that situation. Understanding. Place yourself where you need to be. Place your thoughts where it needs to be addressed. Literally, that was not done. Nine sent me laughing emojis like something funny. Like something funny. You telling me that your brother, your son, your father, your uncle, because our black man, this is how we are supposed to see them. Understand? I don't care if you don't like Chief. Weigh your heart and see how much you can actually give yourself to another person, and that shows how much you literally can, how much your heart is open. That thought, that even being a thought in your mind, shows you how closed your heart is, how closed your mind is. For the simple fact that even with just melanated people, life is already serving us time. So for you to wish upon time on another man in the system, do you know that 90% of people that are incarcerated